in greater place. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
CNN's chief media correspondent and host of Reliable Sources, Brian Stelter, joining us now. And I don't think he is using the word honest correctly, right? It's like if it's something that is very true, but he feels that it's highlighting something that is a shortcoming for him, that is clearly in this case the federal response, that should be highlighted. It should be discussed because we're in the middle of this and it needs to get better. He calls it dishonest, Brian.
Yeah, questioning is a good thing. Criticism and scrutiny is a good thing. But obviously to the president, he rejects all of that. And it was incredibly disappointing to see his conduct at this briefing today. It's like he took one step forward earlier in the week with a real wartime president sense. And then he took 3 steps forward back today by assailing the media at a time when the media is empowering the public with information to stay safe. Look, we all know the president's obsessed with news coverage. Well, in order to get good press right now, he has to concentrate on healthcare and life-saving efforts. If he's watching, that's the message. Concentrate on getting more masks and supplies to the hospitals. Do not focus on your grievances. Hospitals are in desperate need today, not tomorrow, today, but he doesn't seem to want to know or admit that. He's not acknowledging the rapidly escalating death toll and number of cases in major metropolitan areas of the country. Look, I think Republican leaders and others who are in Trump's inner circle need to intervene immediately to get him back on message, Brianna.
You know, I was almost watching this press briefing through the prism of the steps of like grief or loss, right? I saw some bargaining. There was definitely anger there. We just saw that. There's been denial this whole time, although that's gotten a little better. But it seems like at times like this, leadership really calls for acceptance, right? For acknowledging and accepting what the problem is and then moving toward action.
Yes, and there are Republican governors who are doing a great job at this. He can take his cues from them. But most importantly, when we have these televised briefings, the entire country is watching. We're all at home watching these briefings. We need him more than ever to succeed in this moment. And that means letting his anger about the media take a break for a few days.
Yeah, his supporters, those people who support him need him because they believe what he's saying is fact and he needs to be sticking to facts. It's so important. Brian Stelter, thank you so much. And any moment now, we're going to hear from President Trump as he meets with the nation's governors and